Target Trading Academy.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dan O'Brien. I'm with Target Trading Academy, and I wanted to do a video for you here because I've heard over the years, and heck, I was even one of them myself, where you'd be in a position where you're expecting the market to do one thing and it does the exact opposite. And you go, my God, I got run over again. And it turns out maybe you read the story later in the afternoon or in the evening, whatever the case may be, but it's often high frequency traders were buying like crazy or suddenly selling like crazy, and your trade got run over. That's the worst. Maybe you didn't see it coming and you weren't in a trade, thank goodness, and you didn't get run over. But you're wondering, why in the world did that happen? How could I take advantage of it, if at all? But the worst is when you get run over by the guys. And here's a pretty good example of that. This happened earlier this week. This is the S&P 500. It had rallied about 10 points, and then it comes back and it starts to balance here. Well, that's the normal auction process. A rally, a balancing, another rally, a balancing, and it's called a trend. And so if you're trying to buy into a trend and you're maybe building a position as it's balancing here for quite some time, and then suddenly, bang, they pull the rug out from under you, you're wondering, what happened? What's going on? Well, I got to the point where I was so frustrated with it that I designed an algorithm that tracks the long-term and short-term informed traders, which are high-frequency traders, which is represented by the blue and the white dashed line. So again, the S&P 500 here had made a run, about 10 handles, the normal auctioning process, and the balancing here could be a very good spot to build a long position for the next leg up. But what happens when the HFT traders are no longer supporting it, and they start to go from supporting it to selling out their position to outright being short, which is where the pointer is down here at 90% bearish. From 75 and 90% bullish to 90% bearish. If you had that information, you probably know, well, I don't want to be long as it's starting to fall before it even drops. I'm going to wait. And what if you also had another algorithm down here at the bottom that would tell you in the red it's too slow and choppy, and the center point here it may be turning but not quite. In the green, you're getting more volatility, more of a trend. And if you're lucky enough to see this bottom indicator go to the top of the green zone, that would tell us that the majority of that trend, if not to the tick, is over and it should turn. Well, these are the things that I've developed to help people not get run over by the HFT traders. I had it, and there's probably a lot of people listening to me right now that have said, I've had enough. And if you're one of them, I think you should come check us out at Target Trading Academy. But let's take a look at how this developed. Okay, so with the magic of editing here, I've just added a pink zone and a red ellipse, and that's simply a pink zone here is, okay, the bottom indicator is saying that it's not active enough, there's not enough volatility to look for a big trending trade. But as the HFT algos are going from the buy side to the sell side, you might start thinking, again, I mentioned it a moment ago, the last thing you want to do is be a buyer, but you should maybe be looking for a short trade, especially when in the red ellipse there, the long-term and short-term are both at 95% bearish, and a machine learning algorithm is predicting a lower move. That's the entry that we want to look for. And that is the beginning of a very large move to the downside. So not only would you not be run over, you have the information that things are starting to change, and if anything, you're flat just to not get run over. And if you're really good, to take advantage of it as they both get incredibly bearish and there's predictions a lot down. And what are these golden ellipses? Well, as I mentioned a moment ago, if this indicator gets up, the trend is now exhausted. It's at the top of the green zone. The probability of that thing turning around are very high, and that's exactly what happened. And look what these short-term HFTs are doing. They are right at 76% bullish, and in no time 90% bullish as they turn the market right around. All right, folks, I don't want to go on too long. That's the end of it. I hope that you come and join us at Target Trading Academy. Take a look at what we're doing here, and you should have good indicators. I know we get angry when we get run over, and you want to swear by your indicators. Don't swear at them. That's right, folks. If you've got some good algorithmic indicators, you can be bragging on them, swearing by them all day long, and you won't be swearing at them because you won't be getting run over. All right, take care.